Hi, my name is Alicia and I'm going to be showing you how to use the SMS feature in ReiFax. This feature is available for professional and professional dialers accounts. So if you have Platinum, unfortunately you will not be able to send text messages. If you have Platinum and want to know more about this feature, just contact our customer service personnel and we'll be happy to help you. Okay, let's get started. We have to go to the follow-up. The text messages are sent from the follow-up to the properties that I'm found, the contacts they have. So the first thing I have to make sure is that the properties that I have in my follow-up that I want to send a text message to have a cell phone in the contact information. So let's check on that. If I click on the property and go to contact, I have to make sure, first of all, that the default one, that is the one that has the star, that's the one that the system will send the text message to, has a cell phone registered in the contact. So here I have the default one that has the star, and this one has a cell phone. So we're set here. Let's close this. The other thing I have to make sure is that I have my email settings set up correctly. Why is this? For those of you that have professional and also professional dialer, although I'll be go into my more detail for the professional dialers in a little bit, the text messages that ReiFax sends do not go out through a phone number. They go out through the Gmail service that you have set up in your account. So you need to have your Gmail set up correctly. If you have not done this or you have any questions about this, go to the help section in the control panel and there's a video on how to synchronize your Gmail account to your ReiFax account. Or contact us in customer service and we'll happily help you with that. Once you have your settings correctly, all you have to do is select the properties that you want to send the text message to. You can select as many as you want. I'm only going to select these so it doesn't take too long for this demonstration. And you can select the whole page if you want and click on send SMS. When you click on send SMS, if you have professional, you'll only have the option to send standard. These are the ones that I just talked about that are sent through the Gmail account that you have set up. If you have professional dialer, you'll see the option to send through Plevo. What is Plevo? Plevo is the phone line that you have set up in your professional dialer account to make the calls. And through this service, you will be able also to send text messages. What's the difference between the two? Some phone carriers are not able to receive these standard ones, the ones that are sent by Gmail, as opposed to the ones that are sent by Plevo. Any phone carrier, even soft phones, are Skype or Ring Central or any type of phone will be able to receive the Plevo ones. So let's start first with the standard ones. All I have to do, I selected the properties that I want to send to, click on send standard. That will open this window where I type in the text that I want to send. This template works as any of the other templates that I have. There are some tutorial videos on how to create templates. You can use variables to have your text message personalized for each one of them with the particular contact name, using the contact or agent or owner's variables, the property address, and since it's not going out through a phone number, and they will not see a phone number to answer the text message to, you might want to make sure that you type in your phone number, the phone number that you want them to answer you to, in the body of the text. Once you have your text message just as you want it, delete this N here. You just click on send. The system will start sending them. And after finishing going through all the ones that you've selected, it will give you a report on how many were sent and how many failed. Let's wait for it to do it. There goes 3 out of 5. 2 more to go. 4. And there's 1 more. There we have it, all 5 of them. Okay, of the 5 I selected, 4 of them went out and 1 failed. Let's click on OK. If I want to see which one failed, I can go to Tasks, Failed Tasks, and there I will see which one failed. And it is, in this case, I know it is because I used a Skype number, so that's why I wasn't able to send it. I purposely did that so I could show you this. And what would I do? I correct the number if I have professional, or if I have Plivo, I just select it. I reset the task, what will take it to pending. And now in pending, I can select it and complete. Execute. Okay, so once I completed, I can go back to my follow-up. And where do I see in each one of the properties all of these things? So let's try first the Plivo ones. They work just the same. So let's deselect these ones and select these 4. And as I said, remember that the Plivo SMS are only available if you have professional dialer. The advantage of Plivo SMS is that any phone carrier will receive these text messages. The disadvantage is that there is a limit on how many SMS Plivo you can send per month. There is a limit of 500, as opposed to the standard ones that there is no limit. The only limitation is that you can only send 250 per time. You can select 250, send them, then go to the next page and select 250 again and send them. And there, you can send as many as you want without any limitation. Let's select here and send SMS and send Plivo. Again, it will open the window for me to type in the text that I want to send. In this case, since it's a Plivo, they will see a phone number, so I don't have to type it in the body of the text. And if they answer you to the phone number that they see on their screen, you will receive it in the forward number that you have set up when your Plivo line was set up. That is the number that you gave us and the number that we have in file. If you want to know what number this is, you can contact us and we'll happily tell you. Let's again delete this. And here and click on send. Again, the counter will start and tell you how many has been sent. 1 out of 4. 2, 3, 4. And there we have all 4 were sent. So I click on OK. Where do I see this in the follow history? Let's go to the follow history. There are 2 places where I can see the text messages that were sent and the answers that I received for the Plivo SMS. The Plivo SMS are the ones that will be handled directly through the system. And if I click here and go to follow history, you will see that you now have a tab specifically for Plivo SMS. Here you will see all the SMS that were sent, and the ones that were received will be placed here directly. The only exception for this is if in your follow-up you have a property. Let's rephrase that. If you have a contact that has more than 1 property, as you see, I have 3 properties with the same contact. If this contact responds for one of these properties, the system will not be able to place it in the follow history of the property because it's the same contact. So where do I look for that? I will look for that in emails, and you'll see that in emails, I also have a new tab here for SMS. So here in the SMS, I will see the answers, the received answers, and I can select it and assign it to the correct property. Once I assign it to the correct property, I can then go back to the follow history and we'll see it in the correct tab. So let's go through the steps once more. All I have to do to send text messages is go to my follow-up, select the properties that I want to send the text messages to. I can select the whole page. I can right now I have 50 per page. You can put it to 250 per page, so I can select all 250 at once. Remember that you have to make sure that the contact information that you have in your properties have the default start and that default has a cell phone. Once you make sure you have that, all you have to do is select it, click on Send SMS, select Standard. For those of you that have Professional, that's the only option that you have. And everything will be sent. For those of you that have Professional Dialer, after you select Standard and send them to all of them, you can go back to Failed Tasks and check which ones were sent and select Send by Plivo and make sure that those that were not sent are sent this time. So if you have any other questions about this or any other of our features or anything that you need to know or clarify, remember that we are available from 9 in the morning till 6 in the afternoon for coachings one-on-one from Monday to Friday. Also in our phone line 888-349-5368. And we have the live chat, this little blue bubble that you can ask any quick questions during the day, and we'll be helping you through there as soon as we see the question. Thank you.